Hello everyone, I am K.Varsha, Assistant Professor from the Department of Commerce. In this class, we are going to see the subject Business Management Practices. In this session, we are going to discuss about the Introduction to Management. In Introduction to Management, we are going to cover the topics like meaning or definition of management and features or characteristics of management and functions of management. First, let's see the topic meaning and definition of the management. So, whenever people tend to work together as a group, there comes a concept called management. So, management is nothing but an art of getting things done by the people by the optimum utilization of the resources. Management is a universal concept that can be used in any type of organization regarding nevertheless the type of an organization, whether it can be a business organization or a non-business organization. So, management is a universal concept to conclude. And I have quoted the words of the famous management author F.W. Taylor. In his words, he described management as an art of knowing things, what is to be done and seeing that it is to be done in the best possible manner. Next, we go to the topic features and characteristics of management. The first feature is art as well as in science. Management is considered as an art in the sense of managerial skills varies from person to person, and it is called as a science in the sense of it invents many concepts and universal laws which can be applied to any type of organization. Next one is management is a continuous process. In this process, it uses past. Next, we go to the topic features and characteristics of the management. The first point states that art as well as in science. The management is called as an art in the sense of it varies from the person to person as a term managerial skills, and it is called as a science in the sense of it invents more laws and universal applications which can be used in any type of an organization. The second point is or feature is management is a continuous process. The process of management consists of steps like planning, organizing, controlling, coordinating, directing. And these steps are interdependent to each other. Only one step cannot achieve the desired results. So, it is called as a continuous process. The third one is management is an activity. The activity in the sense of it uses the optimum resources to the maximum effort. The third point is management is an activity. Activity means the optimum utilization of the resources. Here the term resources means the factors of the production. Yes, it's 4 M's called men, material, machinery and money. So, next one is invisible force. Management cannot be seen, it has no physical force, it cannot be seen or touched, but it can be only perceived through a human eye or by the results achieved. Fifth point is management is dynamic. Dynamic in the sense of according to the changing environment, management also adopts and updates to the social changes. The last one is perpetuity. Perpetuity is the management lasts until the last life of the entity. Whenever a group of people work, there comes a management. So, it lasts to any extent of an entity. The next topic is functions of the management. And the functions of the management has 6 steps like planning, organizing, staffing, directing, coordinating and controlling. Next, we move on to the topic functions of management. It has 6 functions, namely planning, organizing, staffing, directing, controlling and coordinating. Let's dive into each functions and let's discuss about briefly. Planning. In planning, a manager plans or answers the questions like what, when and how. Planning is the first and foremost step and other functions follow it consecutively. So, in planning function, the manager does the following functions like objective settings, decision making and forecasting the future. Next comes the organizing function. It is a second function, and here in generally the term organizing means collaborating the effective utilization of the resources. The resources means the factors of production like men, material, money and machinery. In here, but in organization, a manager organizing means the manager establishes a relationship or network between workers and the organization. Here the manager does the following functions like departmentation, delegation of authority and responsibility, and assigning works to the employee. Let's move on to the next function, third one, staffing. So once the plans are put in the place, then comes we need people to work on it. So there comes the concept or function called staffing. Staffing is the process where a manager decides the manpower planning. He does the recruitment and selection process and provides the training to the selected candidates. In short, staffing is nothing but an putting the right man at the right time in a right position. So next move on to the fourth function, directing. So the actual performance of an organization starts from this function, because the other previously set functions are only the preliminary work. The actual performance starts here. In this, with the people we hired, the manager guide these people, supervise them and give motivation to achieve the common goal of an organization. Next we move on to the fifth function of an organization called controlling. Next we move on to the fifth function called controlling. In this, the controlling process helps the manager to find the deviations and take the corrective steps to avoid the deviation and make the people to go in a right path towards the goal set by the company to achieve it. The last function is coordinating. It's a synchronization of all the activities done or previously planned in an organization. In this, a manager does the following functions like combining the diverse activity in an organization into one activity and uniformity of actions, and leading the persons to a common goal and making the objective to attain earlier. So these are the functions of the management. These 6 functions helps the management to function effectively. With this, I conclude my today's session. Thank you.